expecting Luna to have a good game. So this feels to me like a very formidable draft for PSG Quest. Like I'm actually leaning their way quite a bit in this first game.
Yeah, I fully agree. It's like for Falcons, the argument is going to be kind of what you were somewhat touching on there is, can they find the Luna early on? And if Puck gets a good start, if you kill the Void Spirit a couple of times and then Puck has a Witchblade, then he can just run over the game, right? There's no crazy stuns for him to get locked down. So if Malrine pops off, then that can buy the time for everyone else to kind of get into the game. So I'm really looking at mid lane to make, just to see if Malrine, I guess he won 2 out of 3 lanes yesterday against Noob. Of course, he did have pick priority and counter pick twice, but
yeah, this time around we get to see Noob with a counter pick, but it's not so much a counter pick because even when you give Noob the last pick, he's still going to pick what's best for his team and not what's best for his lane, because that's just the kind of guy he is.
Honest mid laner,
stand up dude.
Yeah, not a Quinn player. No. Quinn before he found Pango. There you go.
A little bit of standoff, of course, over the bounties. And yeah, this Luna's lane is going to be very important. She's going to have an Undying with her, though. And against a Kunkka and a Batrider, I think they should be all right. I mean, there's a chance of stepping out of bounds and getting caught out. And, you know, you don't have those stuns or big slows to be able to stop people just, like, running at you. So if the Batrider does get in a good position to start burning you down, then you could be in some trouble. So definitely look out for that. But in terms of just, like, outside of, like, kill potential, in terms of actual just straight up laning and trading, like I think the Luna should do fine. Like she's not gonna absolutely smash the lane, I don't think, but she'll get the farm and she'll go to the jungle. She'll be happy about it. The question is, does she level the four whatever build? Go for Lucent build 4-1-1.
Oh, there we go. Like, what do you mean? The 4 whatever build is a very vague build.
Yeah, 4-4-4 build.
I hope.
Level her.
Congrats.
Yeah, does she go for the Lucent Beam aggressive build, or does she go for passives? I feel like Tier 2000 feels like a very adaptive player. He'll do whatever he feels is necessary for the game.
Yeah. Already Crit trying to pull the wave to prevent Undying from pressuring, but Luna connects it with 3 more creeps, so you now have 2 separate lanes occurring here. Undying unable to deny any of the creeps away from Mar, whilst Tier 2000 also unable to really deny any creeps away. So I think Falcons will be pretty happy with this occurring. Even Amar tipping Kara is like, mate, you're trying to pressure me, but I got a double wave pushing in. This is yeah, I still think this is net positive for Falcons. They've got 1 wave pushing under the tower. They've got a whole wave they're holding. So they are going to be able to kind of stabilize the lane now.
Yeah, Tier 2000. He's actually missing a few creeps here, which is unfortunate. Crit just trying to come in and mess with them right now, but that might have cost him his life. Blood Grenade's come down.
He has a 5-stick.
Quite has a follow-up, though. Lucent Beam is available, but it won't be enough to finish the job. And Chris is going to be able to run away with yet another creep wave.
Yep. Level 1 decay doesn't do the killing blow.
9 damage.
No, he's not going to be able to kill him.
Yeah, I think he's going to run out of range.
No, it's
a water rune as well. Crit.
Yeah. Decay does 0 base damage, so even if you are to hit a killing blow with level 1, it's just not going to actually convert. It's just going to put him to 1 HP. So he needs 2 points in decay.
Yeah, or a creep to attack at the same time.
Yeah. Like if they really wanted that kill, then they would have chased with the Undying for 3 more seconds. He used decay, then you Lucent Beam after, right? But he's Tier 2000. He didn't really care too much about the kill, and yeah, you can already see this is kind of what you need to do against a really formidable lane that is Undying plus Luna. Just break the lane. They've not fed away any kills. Crit's now connected the wave he chased back as well into the top, and yeah, I think Falcons doing everything in their power to prevent the Undying feeling good. And we'll now take a break from looking at the shenanigans of top, and in bot, somewhat as expected, right? You know, Centaur, very, very strong laner, hard to really bully out. Amar then gets the Lotus, and some trader farm.
Sweet Lotus. Always everybody eyeing that one up at the 3-minute mark. Omar. I mean, again, they do have kill potential, but probably only on snaking. I think Skinner's probably a little bit too healthy to be brought down by a stomp and a bushwhack. So I think it's overall unlikely we'll see kills on the bottom side. Meanwhile, over towards mid. Now, this is a lane we said was going to be very important this game. At the moment, we've got Noob sitting on 19 CS and 4, and Maureen sitting on 17 and 4. So, not a huge advantage either way, but Noob definitely getting the best in these early points. Not by a huge margin, but still notable. So, good job, Noob.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens when level 6 come in. Both heroes have a little bit of kill potential on each other. If Maureen wastes his orb or phase shift, then the astral steps can kill. If there is a support rotation with the coil, then maybe you can do damage. Of course, Batrider, Chen aren't going to be the most, crazy heroes to come to mid to get that. I think if Chen has the correct creep, if he has the levels to even have a big enough creep at that time, then you could argue it could occur. But yeah, we'll see if either team wants to play on their mids, hitting 6 and trying to just offset what has been a relatively even mid, other than the 6 CS advantage to the Void Spirit.
I think it's going to start going the other way, though, because what's happened is crits come for both of the water runes, and because of that, Noob's not have a single bottle refill, so now he's kind of in a spot of bother. He kind of desperately hopes one of his supports dies to get some sort of regen in this lane, because Maureen, he's just clicking away. Got more mana, got more health. It's a tricky one now for Noob.
Yeah, unfortunately for Noob, though, this is not the game where PSG Quest want to give away any cheap kills in the side lanes, right? Like, when you're picking the lanes that are meant to be winning lanes, then there's no excuse to give away a death, right? Like, sometimes in the matchup's hard, like, trading your kill for a kill feels good, but when you have... Like, Corey's, he's heard the memo, though. He might be going down here.
There we go. That'll be Kaori going down to the first blood for Amar and crit. Setting up very nicely for that kill. Yeah, he kind of did.
The courier's dead.
Courier as well. TH2000. A little bit of miss micro there.
Alright, does Undying go mid? Did he? He had the cause. Oh
Saved.
No, sorry Luna. I'm so sorry.
Oops. Yeah, I died. My bad. Noob's just like, yes!
Yeah, let's go, buddy.
My lane's back.
See, I told you, it's the Dota trolley problem for position 5. So are you hoping you carry, hoping you mid, and Noob, he jumps in, he's got the level 6 first. Both supports came in, but they missed a bushwhack.
Ooh, Omar. That's a painful one.
Yeah, Omar.
That one hurts, but at least they should be able to secure the minute 6 rune with these rotations. So silver linings, eh? But yeah, if that bushwhack lands, I imagine that's a kill.
Yeah, no, for sure. If Omar hit that one, it would have been a dead puck, and that's only because Void Spirit hit level 6 first. He was able to try and get that. The extra 3 denies, the extra 5 CS, but yeah, not able to connect. You can see though that the supports are free to make their moves. Centaur, in theory, shouldn't really be dying bot lane. Luna, again top. If she gets her own pulls off, should be fine. Noob keeps poking in the mid lane. You can kind of feel the tension where PSG Quest, they kind of want to make these moves a little bit. I think Void Spirit, as soon as I say that, he has the haste rune, he TP's bottom, but Skidder already going deep towards the small camp. Noob, he's just chasing. He's still looking.
Has he read it? He's read it very well indeed. Noob sees the tree gone.
It's nighttime though. The lack of vision really hurting.
There's only so far one hero can chase. Noob gave it the old Oxford try, but doesn't come out with the goods in the end.
Yeah, Maureen's like, all right, cool. He just wasted, 40 seconds of his time running around the map. I'm just going to keep hitting mid-wave. It's actually really hard, though, to kill bot. Especially because Chen has the Hill Troll Priest and then the Frost Mage. You're jumping a hero that's going to have... So what? You're going to have 22 attack slow if you hit them. They got 4 more armor, plus the Hill, plus then the Divine Favor. Like, he has all the tools to keep someone alive in a gank. No, we'll see if they work out right now.
Yep, indeed, there is a gank taking place as they move on to Skidder, but Crit is in the neighborhood, and they actually have the numbers advantage here on the side of Falcons, and there's the Divine Favor on Skidder as well. Kaori comes in. Mali's the one to die first, though. Crit just kind of floating around this fight as the puck rotates in as well onto this one. They'll deal with the Tombstone first. When he goes to Crit, now Kaori is going to be the next target. Morb a little bit off the mark there. Going to have to force the coil to cancel the TP. And it's Snaking who actually ends up with a double kill from this one. So good fight for the side of Falcons. Maybe the kill's not going to exactly who they wanted, but all the same, good kills across the board.
Yeah, and it's all because of the Chen creeps, right? I just highlighted the Troll Priest and then the Frost Mage, and guess what? Both things are the main reason why Skidder's alive. The constant burst of heal, what is like 120 heal every 10 seconds, plus then the armor.
Like 115.
Yeah, they're trying to dive in, but it just didn't work out. So yeah, Snaking. playing a very patient game. He has completed mech by the 8-minute mark. Again, he does obtain the gold every time he takes over a creep. They're jumping puck though in mid, but no follow-up. So just Noob reminding Maureen that he exists and that he can't be as aggressive as he wants to be. But yeah, Chen doing a lot of work. Troll hitting creeps. PSG Quest keep trying to make moves on the map, but not really connecting.
Chen already finishing up his mech as well, so that's going to be a pretty impactful aspect of this game. He's got money, this Chen. He's been jungling it up, really. Void Spirit again, jumps the puck and finds him. Oh dear, Maureen not ready for the noob jump up the high ground. Just predicted what he'd be doing and read him like a book. Oh, they had the ward? Yeah, all right. Yes, the Observer Ward named Sentry Ward, that classic.
I just like the fact that Noob is playing like constant go, right? Like he sees puck, he's just stepping in, resetting. You're half HP now. You want to bottle up? I'm going to go again. Like he's not always going for the kill, but at some point over like the 3 or 4 astral steps over a course of a couple minutes, one of them will turn into, I'm now going to try and kill you off. And he is just preventing Maureen from thinking of, you know, big picture stuff. And I think PSG Quest, the only times this game can get weird early on is when they are making these diving plays. If they go underneath the tower, you invite the puck to TP to hit that multi-hero coil as they've grouped up, clumped up, trying to kill a troll. I think they just need to be a little bit more disciplined, play for the farm, because their group up will be inevitable. And when Noob wants to make moves, you join him. Rune goes the way of crit.
Said, oh, crit. He's got quick fingers, that guy. Used to stealing runes from mid laners from his time on Shopify and now for his time on Falcons. It's such a similar game he plays now, actually, compared to how he played on Shopify as well with Saberlight, where you just like give Saberlight a favorable matchup, and then you just go and he's out to the middle lane. You know, just go in all your enemy mid lane and steal some runes, make some nuisance.
Yeah. It helps that Amar's hero pool is a little bit more self-sufficient, right? Like sometimes some Saberlight hero might need more assistance, and because of that, Crit can make these moves and just not feel like he's wasting time where he's hurting his offlane or the failed gank hurts elsewhere. But Noob, again, like I said, he just has steps, only one available, but he's still going in. He just vote on top lane, going on to the Undying.
Kaori's going to be the target. A lot of damage coming out onto him, but not enough to bring him down. Meanwhile, Amar has to back himself away from TA2000. A lot of damage coming out from this Luna with her build. Gotta respect it. Skidder just peacefully farming up on the other side of the map. Having a great time, but yeah, Luna with the power treads and the Mask of Madness complete. Gone for the 2-3-4 build, so a couple of points in Lucent Beam just for the lane, and then going full into farm, realizing that rotations won't really be needed from her in this game. Better she just farms up as fast as possible.
Even picking up, excuse me, sorry, the casual Windlace to run around the jungle quicker. So the Mask of Madness move speed, the Windlace move speed, he is going to be zooming through the jungle, trying to hit as many creeps as possible. Another bottle refill onto mid. Void Spirit only a cloak away from Mage Slayer. And then Mage Slayer early on into the magic damage of Batrider, the magic damage of Puck. He will be extremely strong. And Puck even jumps in to the Remnant, but...
Yep. Stampede being used, but all it allows Void Spirit to do is run in circles, and a very unfortunate pause.
Another bath.
Another quick bath taking place, yeah. I feel like this Void Spirit should be dead regardless. I don't think anything is going to be able to save him. Kaori doesn't have a heal, and the right clicks will come through, and Noob goes down. So, another kill for Snaking. He'll take it. 3-0 right now on his Chen. 3-0-0, by the way. Not even any assists. He's just claiming all the kills for himself.
So, I think Snaking's showcasing the strengths of the Chen. Like, you just need to play a game on your own choices, right? Like, you don't want to be dragged into weird stuff. Like, you play bottom, you tank a gank, you help your team. You move to mid, you just enable, right? Like, when you pick up the Alpha Wolf, you do so much more damage in the early game. The Centaur gets the stomp, you have the mech. And for Noob, like, he's been playing in a very aggressive game. Like, he keeps just stepping in no matter what. Amar also just throwing spells onto Omar, but...
Yeah, kind of missing, but...
No! Oh, Noob! Noob killed his friend. He was TPing to
really
help,
did.
but he just TP'd to give another body.
He really, really murdered him.
Yeah.
Hoodwink was fine, goddammit.
It's a 4K lead at 13 minutes, and it really is just the efficiencies of Falcons being in the right place at the right time. Amar has just been fully by himself top, not really needing any assistance. And any move PSG Quest has made has been met by just the correct amount of heroes to stunt that aggression. And they're trying to go into Skidder now. He is level 10, has the ultimate available.
It's a tricky go. Darstrom is got, and he's going to pop the ultimate, come out the other side, but he's taking so much damage. I don't think he's going to heal nearly enough from this ultimate. They need one more hit to bring him down, and the zombies will do the work. Malreed, meanwhile, jumping in pretty deep on this one as well. He's got the orb away. Doesn't quite get down the cliff, though. And that means he's a sitting duck for Omar to shoot him down. Huck will fall, as will the troll. They try to save him and just throw another log on the fire. Not ideal. That said, though, the Luna did die in this engagement as well, so at least they get the core kill return.
Yeah, the difference there was Snaking just wasn't in position, right? Like, he wasn't bot lane. He didn't have mana, for the Hand of God. He didn't have the mechanism to provide. They are now TPing down. Malik has returned. Ooh, nice blink to dodge the X-Torrent combination there. Even Void Spirit saying hello. Oh, I've got spells too. I can use them.
Yeah, this is kind of Noob's game, right? He's going to get lassoed, but
Step in
yeah,
3.
doesn't actually have the Astral Step for another 2 seconds, so he is just straight up going to die.
Okay.
What I expected.
Yeah, same, but he died.
He's really gaming this game.
Creeps got deleted. It's like he has Astral Step on quick cast. He sees an enemy hero, it just has to be used no matter what. Okay, well.
Auto cast, yeah. Also, I like the Trolls build this game from Skitter. I feel like Maelstrom's so much better than... Oh, hold on. We've got crit going down. Nice snipe from a long ground. Ma grabs him. Ma going to go in for the X marks, but hold back for the time being. Anyway, yeah, back to the Troll. Like, I think the Maelstrom's just better than Battle Fury, honestly, on Troll. That's just my own opinion. Like, I don't know if it's factually true, but you get the Maelstrom, you get the Mjolnir, you know, you also get the option to go Shard early on if you want, if you're able to just keep on farming. Shard's super nice.
I think it's also...
Shard are great for 2 things.
It's also
just great for farming and pushing.
Yeah,
go on.
no, for sure. It's a cheap item, but I think it's majorly a nod the fact that Vlad's is so commonly purchased as well. They are jumping onto Chen. He doesn't have any of his heals available, so that is going to be a kill. Creeps do go down as well, but like because that like heroes like Mars buys Vlad's, the Chen buys Vlad's, the Troll isn't going to feel awkward where it's like he buys a Maelstrom, he's like half ready to fight if needed. The Vlad's like pushes him over the edge, right? He has additional life steal as well, the bonus armor. They're jumping onto the Batrider top. PSG Quest, they're trying their best to accelerate this game just a little bit.
Oh, crit! Can't get over the cliff. Malik finds the last hit, brings him down. Nice movements. Meanwhile, though, the Hoodwink did end up just dying to the burn damage. Couldn't survive in the end. A couple of creeps helping out with that one. That's surprising.
The fun of this game is... This Luna is so big, but also Troll. Because of that Maelstrom, he is keeping up. A 0-1-3 Troll. Actually, no, both carriers are 0-1-3. No, both carriers are like identical. Both farming Ancients right now. Mjolnir is 200 gold away for the Troll Warlord, and the Manta is 100 gold away for the Luna. So both carriers are very happy with their game right now. I think the main discrepancy will be coming from the mid lane, where Void Spirit started strong, but because he's being so active, playing a lot of the map, not really focusing on his own farm, he is falling down on the net worth. He's currently the poorest of all cores.
Yeah, and whilst obviously the Mage Slayer like is just necessary on Void Spirit, you know, it does slow down the Aghanims a little bit, which is really what we're saying is going to make him a hero this game, as there's a bit of a double jump in the middle lane. Well, Coil used onto Omar, but the lasso used onto Malik, and neither of them really give a shit. They're just kind of chilling as Malik finally taking some damage here as Amar's going to drop the boat upon him, but he's still absolutely fine. But at the same time, there's heals coming out for the other side as well, with the Chen nearby, with the mech, Hand of God as well, available in 1 second, so... Nobody really feeling threatened on either side, just spells being thrown, which is a lot of this game, to be fair. It's very much like testing each other, you know, prodding each other for a mistake.
Yeah, now PSG Quest are going to try their hardest to do this. They brought the Luna to mid as well, but already half HP.
She's
just
getting
dead.
beaten on down. She's gone. TA 2000.
She's going to need
her
a
alive in
BKB.
that situation. Yeah.
Like that's it. Like when you're playing into Puck, when you're playing into Kunkka, trying to hit a tier 1 tower this early on, you're just asking to be counterplayed onto, and Falcons, they had everyone ready in position. This was going to be one of my concerns, where I kind of mentioned how Luna is the only sieging hero. If she breaks from her farming pattern too early, if she tries to progress the map, she is just an easy pick. Stampede isn't going to help you. There's a coil and an X mark.
Falcons with all those further charges are really farmed up on the tower. Easily able to rip through it.
Yeah. I think the lanes just didn't go as well as Quest expected. And then the early rotations just didn't connect, right? Like if this Void Spirit found some kill, like if they killed Troll at bot tower and Chen didn't keep him alive, then you're talking about like a tier 1 tower being taken. They'd move that aggression to mid lane, and then suddenly the game is being played on their pace. But the fact that Snake King kept this Troll alive, kept the next 2 engagements going Falcons' way, it just fully stopped the hope of an early game and a ball getting created from PSG Quest. And now tier 2000, he is talking to the team. He's like, guys, all right, I need a BKB. I need so much more. And Malik deep behind tier 2.
Oh, this is wild.
He's forcing some rotations out. That was the Axe reveal as well from the Kunkka. Torrent Storm was used there.
Yep, didn't land though. Stampede away to safety. Easy does it. And again, this is all now just going to become like, how much space can we make for tier 2000 to farm up, get his items. You know, we want that BKB online. And, you know, it's a Luna, so you don't have to wait too long, thankfully.
Can you keep saying we,
Wow.
Nomad? Like you're really invested in the team.
I'm talking from their perspective.
You
that's why.
flip-flopped from being, you know, I'm joking, it's all good. Oh, stomp up onto the puck. Pushback as well.
Yep, they've got him locked down, but the heels come out once again. Hoodwink tries to land it, doesn't do so. Marlene, though, there's nowhere else to go. Maureen will fall, and Snake can just TPs away on the high ground. I tried. I failed. Sorry.
It's a pretty big kill, though. 400 gold going the way of Void Spirit, a couple hundred going to Hoodwink and Centaur. That pick-off, it's going to help Noob get to Ags. Like, once he gets to Aghanims, he's going to have that silence built into his Resonant Pulse. He's going to be able to annoy the Puck. Puck hates behind BKB. Like, Puck players, they want, like, Sage Kaya. They want to go for status resist. Oh, it'll hit me for less time. I'll get phase shifts off, I promise. Not when there's an Ags on the Void Spirit. It'll be... Noob needs to be very... It's just aware of what he needs to do in the fights once he gets this item.
Yeah. It's going to be such a timing, though. Like, the Aghanims coming out, and then the BKB soon to follow as well. I really feel like that is Quest's go time. Being on the side of Falcons, like, there's nothing coming up soon which I'm, like, super excited about. Link Dagger on the Puck, it's like, okay, cool. You know, you've already hit the Aghanims on the Conquer. It's good. It is a good one.
Yeah, so the Batrider opted to go for the drum before the blink, which is, you know, it's fine. It's you're buying the cheap items for the moment right there. Yeah, Corey died to the Tormentor, but
It's what it is.
you get the shard in response. But yeah, so for Falcons at least, you know, Troll's also going for the Eternal Shout. So the more magic damage he takes, to just stack up, he gets more resistances. He is a hero that does play on tankiness, so I can see why he goes for it. Delays his BKB purchase till later in the game when he wants 9 seconds. If he does buy this, though, they need to continue amping him up, make sure he's in the right position. Picking up an Aegis probably will help that as they move into the pit right now.
Absolutely. Yeah, utilizing the fact that Kaori died to the Tormentor to their advantage for sure. Also, typically after a Tormentor, people tend to TP to the other side of the map because you have a kind of increase of people around in that one area. So if you are on Radiant, you can kind of use that opportunity to sneak up a nice daytime rush. That's exactly what happened here.
Yeah, they're not really aware of what's happening here. They've didn't really think about Roshan. They were just farming the map, and now Falcons post Roshan are smoked up. They've drawn the line. They want to invade the triangle. If they are to go here, they're at best only going to find an Undying. But if they continue going north, they are going to bump into both Centaur and Hoodwink. Crit leading the charge. He has a Force stuff, actually. I didn't see that pick up, but Drum and Force, he is very nicely farmed. Oh, they found
yes, and they have found someone here. It's going to be Kaori again. They'll throw in the Stampede as like a kind of token. Yeah, we'll think about saving you, but not really an opportunity. Malik also popping the Shivas, just giving him the vision, see if there's anybody they can pop. They're actually smoking up. This feels bold. I mean, BKB on TA 2000. You know, Aghanims on the Void Spirit. It is the timing we were looking for, but still 15 seconds on the Undying as well as an Aegis on Skidder. So you got to kill him twice here. And Crit's now going to jump in, immediately go for the lasso out onto Malik and try and drag him back. But the troll has died for the first time. So it's going to be a trade. But Malik getting so low on the centaur and up to the high ground. He will die. Void Spirit as well, looking very uncomfortable, trying to get away. But the axe finds him. Noob is gone as well. Didn't feel like a good play. And that's because it wasn't. They kill the Aegis target once. He comes back to life and immediately you lose two. Quest. Their timing, it just wasn't as strong as they were hoping for.
They do need the tombstone to help stack up on that slow to contain the fight a little bit, but jumping into the troll warlord, even if you kill him once, he's going to be able to press that battle trance a second time. You don't have perfect silences and stuns to keep him locked down, and yeah, Falcons under the cover of the Chen, there's no stopping them in their aggression. Both Kunkka and Chen are just doing so much work in containing the fight, and throwing the core as well on top. It's devastating to try and go into this Radiant lineup. If you mis-execute, you're going to be out of position, lacking the damage, and just getting ripped apart by the damage of this troll. And troll also now has completed the Shroud. So he's got the Mjolnir, the Shroud. He could go for Ags, he could go for BKB. It just really depends on what he's feeling right now. Very, very tanky frontline with this troll warlord.
Yeah, he's a monster. Eternal Shroud's just ridiculous. Shard as well also. Pretty nice for just like allowing you to be a beast on the front line, because just throw out random axes and anyone dares get close to you and your target. It's no longer just a one-on-one hero.
Falcons now smoked up.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, noob. Seeing if anybody's going to show themselves at mid. They won't, so the Illusions will just take the tower.
This does feel like one of those Luna games where you're always looking for that next item, right? It's like, guys, I got BKB, we can fight. You kind of half lose the fight. Okay, guys, just buy Hurricane Pike, just need a Satanic, right? And they're TPing top though. They're not really in position until more TPs come in. No high ground ward here.
I do really want them to fight. Like, I just feel like this timing should be stronger. Now, there's no Aegis, you know, like, you put your head into the brick wall for the first fight.
They proved that they can 100-0 a troll warlord. They found crit, they jumped the back line.
It's big, and they found crit on the sidelines as well. He's not going to be able to survive this one. He goes down, but the X-Marks is out onto Malik already. Malik, can he get off the Stampede? The Tombstone save comes on through. TO2000 pops the Eclipse, pops the BKP. Just going to run straight into the fight. Malik tries to get away, but cannot do so. The troll was on him. And now with the BKB on the TA2000 running out is kind of scary. Noob jumping in, trying to bring down Malrine, but unfortunately the silence comes out onto him instead, and he takes so much damage from this puck. The right click's just plinking away at him. X-Marks as well, dragging him right back into the clutches of Falcons. They cannot catch a break, even though they start the fight by just blowing up crit. Falcons respond with a fist to the face.
Yeah, they thought they had the ability to go. You know, they had some of these item timings that we're talking about, but it's just not enough to overcome how tanky Falcons is. You jump the Batrider, and then suddenly Troll just has a whole fight to free cast his spells. Like, they've used their entire combo to punish crit, and Snaking's just giggling. He's like, alright, cool, I'm going to press a mech, I've got myself a pipe, take a Vlad's. Oh, you need a mech? No worries, boss, I got you. Like, yeah, PSG Quest, right? They just don't have the damage. This Luna is struggling. Throws out an Eclipse, and it does negative damage, it feels like. Falcons walking up to the high ground, taking the first melee racks of the game at the 26-minute mark. I'm struggling to see what item they buy that's going to help them out. Like, sometimes in this situation you talk about, just buy a Crystallis for the Luna, or maybe go for the Kanda, but can she really farm like another 4,000 gold plus before Falcons take the next big objective? Roshan might respawn in 3 minutes. Another Rax could fall. If they just want to group up again, Aghanim's is soon complete on Troll Warlord. There's nothing stopping them from just keeping the pace of this game.
Yeah, I don't know. This feels rough. Like, we talked so much about like this timing, which quest we're gonna hit. They hit it. They tried to fight with it, and it went horrifically wrong. I feel like if you'd taken that first fight, you know, when the Undying was dead, into the Aegis, like I don't mind teams fighting into an Aegis. They think that's the right call, but fighting with an Aegis and your Undying dead just felt like a massive like overconfidence from the side of Quest.
Yeah, it has been.
Now crit.
That's part of the game,
The
though.
charge. He's got the blink. He wants got to reveal. What a perfect target as well. Straight onto the Void Spirit. Void Spirit, can they take him
Tombstone
down
save.
once again? The Tombstone's there. They'll just break him out the other side and kill him off regardless. Sure, the 3-man bushwhack looks nice, but doesn't do anything. Absolutely not. TA2000 trying to get away. BKB and Glaives coming out, but it's not going to be enough. Skinner's on him.
GG.
Triple kill for Skinner. GG is called. Game number 1. It goes to Falcons with ease. And I didn't want to be saying that during this series. It's not a kill for Skinner. I didn't want to be saying an easy first game, but it is what it is, T.
Yeah, relatively expected. Falcons, they are the best team in the region for a reason, right? And this game, they put on a masterclass on just taking the perfect fights when they needed to, right? They just hit their creeps. Amar was able to solo top lane on the Kunkka. It allowed Batrider to secure the mid bottle runes. It prevented from Noob excelling in a matchup that he was doing relatively well in. His resources were kind of kept to a minimum. And on top of that, when PSG Quest tried to enter into the game, and by killing off Skidder,